car with your kids in the back, on your way on a family vacation, with somebody sneezing and coughing, and you gotta stop for gas. It means taking calls on holidays, it means staying up late, it means getting up early. It means skipping girls' nights out. It means missing things. It does. But building a business isn't easy, but it's worthwhile. Now that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice everything in life and forget all your friendships and ignore your family. Not at all. But you do have to make sacrifices. It's not at all convenient, but it's worthwhile. So if you want to be successful, you have to know why you want to be successful, and we could talk a whole session about that. But listen, it doesn't have to be dramatic. If you were in this session this morning and you were just blown away at, the woman who needed to earn money to get off public assistance to care for her Down syndrome daughter with a heart condition, that was heart-wrenching, right? And the woman who was taking care of her disabled father. Those are deep whys. Maybe you don't have that. I did not have that deep of a why. All right? It can be something as simple as, man, I kind of like a house on the lake because I think my family would like that. And I think that would be great quality of life. Maybe it would be something as simple as, I'd like to pay off debt so my marriage has a better chance, because most people argue about money and I don't want to argue about money. You have to know what that is. It doesn't have to be building an orphanage in Africa, although it can be. It doesn't have to be that to be worthwhile, but you've got to know what that is for you and for your coaches. You also have to make your daily decisions based on that. Are you going to go to the next session, or are you going to go to the pool? Are you going to get on a team call, or are you going to watch a show? You actually have to make your daily decisions fit that. So in life, I love to compare everything to fitness. Business and fitness, they go hand in hand. You master your fitness routine, you can master your business. So my analogy to fitness is, just as we need to know from our customers why they would want to lose those 10 pounds, what prompted them to get T25, right? We've got to know why, so we can encourage them to press play and to blend their shakes. You've got to know why you are in this business, all right? It's that clear, and it's a good way to explain it to your coaches. All right, so I want to show you some real coaches who've gotten real results. It is one thing to want to make more money, but it's another thing to put strategy to it. So here's one thing that all three of these women I'm going to quickly show you have in common. They have great attitudes. And I know that seems obvious, but it's not. You'll meet a lot of coaches if you just listen to hallways. I heard some comments this morning that were shocking about people with bad attitudes. People are not attracted to negative people. People do not want to follow someone who's complaining about the last session, or someone who is too cool to be a part of the team, or someone who has too many excuses to do this or that. All right, you have got to start with a good attitude and an open heart, and let go of judgments, let go of comparisons and jealousy and fear and excuses and all of that. You won't get anywhere in the business. You'll never make $1,000 a month. You'll never be able to teach others how to do that if you don't have the right attitude, right? I believe that you all know that, and that's why you're taking the time out of your life to be here, and that's why you're trying to learn, but that's such an important thing to impress on your coaches. Listen, we can show you all the formulas. I can show you how to cycle, but if you have a bad attitude, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to fizzle. You'll be an emerald forever. Okay? So real coaches, real results. Here's my first one, Sarah Morrison on my team, diamond level coach. And I love that I pulled some pictures off of their Facebook pages. She walks the walk. Super simple. There she is working out with her friend Tracy, going for a run with her dog. So she's walking the walk all the time on Facebook, which then makes it easier for her to put out a challenge. So the way that Sarah has earned the more than $1,000 a month, probably close to $1,000 a week at this point, is by running a monthly challenge called Amp It Up. Hers is a 30-day Shakeology challenge. The only way to get into it is to get on Shakeology Home Direct. The only qualifications you need are to be on Home Direct and to be willing to participate in this Facebook group and participate and encourage others. Sarah needed this because she just needed a niche. She just needed a focus. You don't have to do this, but you have to do something consistently. I'm going to show you 3 examples of coaches on my team who've each just found their niche. Sarah, over the course of her time as a coach, has floundered like many of us have floundered. At one point in my coaching career, and I've been a coach for 5 years, I hadn't checked my back office for, at one point, almost 6 months. I'm sure my coach was very proud of me that I was that checked out of the business. I hadn't checked my back office for about 6 months. I got re-engaged. You can always get re-engaged. Your sign-up date is not the same as your start date in your business, right? You can choose to start anytime. Sarah decided to restart her business this past January with this Amp It Up challenge, and she started just inviting 4 to 6 people per month to be in this 30-day challenge. She guaranteed them results. She guaranteed that she'd pour the love on and treat them like VIPs. She sent them out a simple questionnaire. How can I best reach you? You know, why do you want to do this? Where do you struggle? What do you eat when it's nighttime? How much do you want me to bug you? All that kind of stuff. She has done one every single month since January, and this is where all of her Success Club points come from, right? Just getting 4 or 5 people to do her monthly challenge. She pours on the love, they tell other people about it, and others join, okay? So this is how she's clearly earning her income. She pulls coaches out of this. She finds coaches from this challenge, and she teaches and mentors her coaches how to run challenges by simply doing this. Next example is Danielle Griffin. She was in the video earlier with her baby Elavie. Again, just wanted to show you a quick picture that coaches you can't fake it, right? She's always posting cool stuff like these side planks with her baby and showing off how fit she is this cool mom. Right? But people love following her, and she's got great energy. So it starts with that, right? Her way that she's been building her business, this is just one idea for you to take, is she runs, as many people on my team do, 5 or 10-day Shakeology challenges. It's our way of letting people date us as a coach and date the product. But most importantly, date us as a coach. Because we don't want anybody just buying product. We're not out there selling a shake. Right? We're out there selling an experience, and we're out there selling results. So Danielle puts together just a cute package of random different flavors of Shakeology, a couple P90X bars, an E&E packet. She did a little journal for them to track their progress over 5 or 10 days, depending on which one she's doing. She posts on Facebook and says, I'm ready to take care of 5 new people this month. Join me in a 5-day challenge, and she ships out their little care package. Now maybe that's not for everybody, but man, that's a simple, concrete way for you or someone you know who's struggling to start. Anybody can start with that. Let people date the product and date you as a coach. They will decide to get on Home Direct within a day or 2 of doing this if you've connected with them, if you've shown them that you're a coach worth working with, and of course, if they've liked the products. All right, so again, just another simple way where someone on my team has built the more than $1,000 a month income. In fact, I'll just share Danielle's income goal for the year was to hit $2,000 a month. She left her job as a part-time OB nurse to stay home with the baby. Her husband was deployed in Afghanistan, and she needed to bring in money. And she already surpassed her $2,000 a month goal in the month of June. So this is the way she does it. That's it. Next, yeah. That's nice for you to clap for her. I hope she's here. My next example is Tracy Granada, was Werblow, but she was recently married. She's in the video as well. Tracy wanted to build a more than $1,000 a month business because you heard in the video, she just simply said, I'm 30 years old, and if I can choose to live debt-free, why not? So she had a pretty powerful why. She wanted to live debt-free. I'm showing you one of her pictures because I think, again, just social proof. People need to see that you're walking the walk. There's Tracy boldly putting up her ultimate reset before and afters. So this is interesting. I'm going to explain what the picture in the middle is, but hold on a second. Tracy gets most of her Success Club points and most of her customers, and a lot of them become coaches through the ultimate reset. She and her husband Eric both are committed to the reset. They've done it twice. Amazing results. Both already very fit people. She's an insanity instructor. He's a golf pro. So they're fit people. But the reset changed their bodies and changed their life. But to expand their pool of who they could invite to do the ultimate reset, after they kind of ran through the regular friends and family, his mom, her mom, his sister, her brother, after they'd gotten through that initial pool, then they're like, now who do you ask? Well, she knew the way to do it was to reach a broader net on social media. So I pulled this post because I think that middle picture is just crappy. And it totally worked, and I want to show you why. Because her concept was brilliant. And it just shows you, if you ready, fire, and then aim, if you just take action, you will move farther ahead. When you leave this room today, 15 people immediately will take action on something they learned. Another 100 will take action on something they learned when they get back. And 700 people won't do anything. Right? Which group are you going to be in? The group that takes action, I hope. So here's what Tracy did. In November, she was looking to just increase her likes on her Facebook page and just kind of increase her network. And so she went on Pinterest and found this cruddy picture. It looks like a 5-year-old drew it, right? It's like a piece of holly, I guess, with some random green lines. And the point is that she said, who wants to jump on board and do this with me? I'm going to do a squat challenge. I'm also going to add on a 1-mile walk or jog every day. In less than 20 minutes a day, you can get your cardio and strength in. And as a bonus, I will coach you through it. Click like, and I'll add you to my squat and mile club smiley face. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but she got 60 likes and 55 comments. So everybody that clicked, liked, or commented, she put into a private squat and run group. Let me just fast forward. This is in December. Her group has blown up. It's a free challenge. It has nothing to do with the Beachbody product. It's letting people date her as a coach. And then she did the hard work of being an amazing coach in that free challenge. She actually did the squats and the run every day and posted about it. People were posting about it like crazy, and people in my own community who were doing it were like talking about it all the time. They're like, dude, have you done your 30 squats today? Tracy's gonna be ticked if you haven't done it. Right? Like, they were just on it. So now she's got this whole pool of people in this challenge, and at the end of the month, what is she able to do? Make them an offer. She's able to say, hey, my husband and I are going to do another ultimate reset. And she posted her pictures from the previous summer. We're going to do another ultimate reset in January, getting ready for our wedding. Would you like to join us? And all of a sudden, she had all of these raving fans, people who already believed in her, liked her, and trusted her, willing to make that leap with her. Okay, so you have 3 examples of 3 coaches. A 30-day Shakeology challenge, simple, 4 to 6 people per month. You don't have to help the world to help the world. Help somebody's world, right? A few people. Then Danielle's example of just doing simple 5 or 10-day Shakeology challenges, shipping out little care packages, taking care of those people, moving them into home direct, or moving them into coaches. And then Tracy's example of free accountability challenges. Right now, if you went to Tracy's Facebook page, she's leading a free burpee challenge. Who signs up for that? Yeah, probably you did, right? And about 100 other people. Free burpee challenge, and she will use that to pull people for her next Insanity T25. All right, so a couple simple free accountability challenges per year, and that's her pool where she pulls her challenges from. So let me fly through some great content for you here. 4 reasons why people say yes to coaching. Listen, this is